Wowie! It's the Lord of the Rings. Devin! No, but we are going to be...
Menu reader. Off. Press L2 button to toggle.
Menu reader off. We don't need to worry about those. Camera shake. I guess all the way? No. Toggle aim mode. Enable this to change spell aiming from a hold to a toggle. I hope I can change this up later. Let's turn that on. Certain spells can use a toggle control scheme. Turn this setting on to enable this or off to disable it. Let's go on. Devin, how's audio? Good so far? Switch sticks. I don't think so. We haven't... Left-handed, no. Camera dead zone. Cursor sensitivity, audio visual. Activates or deactivates the audio visualizer, which uses on-screen icons to indicate audio events. Sure. Well, we know it breaks the immersion. Yeah, it's fine. Shut up, Devin. Alright, fine. We'll turn off the visualizer. We'll come back and turn it on if we want to. That's going to leave those ignored. Minimap pathing. That I'm leaving on. I am not getting lost trying to run around and find how to get around the Hogwarts. Text size, contrast tags, high contrast. Okay, we're going to continue with those settings. Fidelity rendering mode favors resolution and graphical quality. Performance a high frame rate. Fidelity. Yes, I read it. You saw me read it. That's fine. Claim your rewards. Warner Brothers Games. I don't think I have that. Skip sign in. I get my legacy hippogriff. I get Felix. The hat. The outfit. Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest. So how have you been, Devin? I haven't talked to you for a while. And that's legitimately all my fault. Oh. Okay. Make sure not to lose detail in the shadows. Modify the user interaction brightness and text on the screen remains readable. I feel like that there, the black point. I do not see a change in the black point. Film experience class. That sounds cool. I'm not seeing a change with black. Sure, we're gonna go with that. We're pleased to inform you that you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Magic. Cool. Sweet. Oh. Okay. I almost think I like the one that picked me from the get-go. I watch a movie and then talk about the editing or dialogue as an example. Oh. Sounds a lot like my film theory class we had. That's cool. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hairstyle. Hair color. What else we got? Ooh. We can do anime hair. Probably the same, except yeah, probably.
Someone is at the front door.
I think that's gonna be it. Freckles and moles. None, please. Hey, Devin, did you know we had a Discord? So, one a scar. A scar or no scar? We are going to be Slytherin. The famous Harry Potter spell. No, we don't get the lightning bolt. Lightning bolt's not an option. We are going to be Slytherin. And probably, frankly enough, play a little bit on the darker side. Un momento, por favor. Come on. Make everything happy. Good, good. Okay, so is it bad to say I was more of a Lord of the Rings and fan of... No. Lord of the Rings is fine. I do need a... Oh, though. Do we do a scar? I was more personally Harry Potter than Lord of the Rings, but... That's why it's warm here. Hold on. It adds personality. Like, wow, how did you get that scar? I think we're gonna go that one. Doesn't cross the whole face, but it's still there, just to be noticeable. The eyes. Wow, there you go, pretty much black. Oop, too much. Though I am liking the red eyes. The black was okay. I think we're gonna go back. That's more of a brown, actually. Let's go to blues. Good.
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Voice 1.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this club. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
You must enter your character's name to proceed. There's not a random name generator? Ugh. Looks like the face needs some moisturizer. Wizard name generator. Fantasy names. Let's go. Ernest. Ernest. Andalus. And yes. He will stay in the wizard dormitory. Gilbert Batman. I missed it. If I'd seen it, we would have done it.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined
This is not the canon run. Here we go.
Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages.
It actually looks pretty good, though.
Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
True, it is a magic world. Magic world. Originally, I was like, did it not render everything, or? Your guy looks like Tom Holland mixed with David Red Doctor. Who needs some moisturizer? Hey, he just went ahead and this is before he found the TARDIS, okay? He's just a wizard.
You left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is.
I was curious
flattery.
why we were
I
making such
dare
an
say it's one
older
of the reasons
looking
he's risen
person.
So far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
He just got caterpillar eyebrows. Never mind. Hold on.
Received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
That seems problematic. I get to murder the cameraman in a few. I'm also in a VR role play. I get to murder the cameraman in a future episode. Jesus. Okay.
Key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor
Harvest
George.
for my children, George.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Oh, why am I third person over his shoulder? And not behind him? I'm hoping that's just... Can I not change my viewpoint? No? Okay.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason.
I'm also
And
in
I
control
believe
of
that
the back
she
rooms in the lore.
And now George died in pursuit of
The
what
back
True was
rooms?
meant to lead to.
I like back rooms.
If you're sure you're all right
Cool deal.
and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Oh, and chat may be a bit slow. I have it set just to subscribers of the channel.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes.
Oh, it's rain. I'm like,
powerful
what is
magic
that?
wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
I can imagine
I
why
don't
without
know
seeing
where
it.
she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
No, tap it.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select and move the avatar at the same thing. Time for combat.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
Anyways, despite the fact that it's a Undertale roleplay, there are characters like Starscream in it. Also, I'm still playing myself, but if I was some evil Lovecraft entity who's the size of a child and a shadow demon. Huh. Sounds interesting.
Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
It's fun, but sometimes it can be cringe when looking back. But I don't care, as I get to harvest people for my children. Interesting. It's okay to be a little cringe at times.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Oh, this is using like the full haptic trigger vectors. Okay, the minimap shows your surroundings with your triangle in the middle. This is your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle the quest objective details. Oh. Well, okay then. Is there a way to go up that way? No?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Can we strike the thing in front of you?
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone?
Oh, this guy's a detective.
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
We're at the bank, the Gringotts. Gringotts? Is that the name of it? This rock formation on the wall that's man-made is a mural.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where have we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Weird.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Besides, like, I'm glad you are asking the one person that does not know a lot about Harry Potter, besides like Hagrid or the Dementors. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen the movies. I never read the books,
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to.
but I might watch the movies tonight because this is putting me in that kind of mood.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
I'm curious about it. I might play it.
Vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
My favorite Harry Potter.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
It's pretty fun. I like the music and stuff, and the bosses are pretty great. Even some of the first boss
Here
feels
we
like
are.
you were fighting the final boss. Oh, that's cool.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait,
Well, I'm glad I grabbed the chest. If you like Metal Gear Rising and open world and leveling, you like the game.
that was
I'll try it out.
certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh boy.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos.
Oh, quick time event's so scary. You know what? I thought that was gonna be a little bit tougher than that one ended up being.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Oh, I have to steer it too in order for it to go fast enough. The Lunos. Matt Smith as well, especially with hair. R2. So R2
Lumos.
triangle.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Is that the lead statue? Is that what we're doing? Is that the puzzle? No. Combat?
Look out! Diagon. Accio. Defendo. Levioso. Deposo.
Controller's making noises.
Deposo. Deposo. Defendo.
Ooh. Projecto to
Deposo. Deposo. Defendo. 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 Deposo. Defendo. Stay close.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. that's where they're leading me. Can I get out? Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Okay. And you. And up. Thank you. And then you. So nice to do the same puzzle twice.
I need to align these statues with their
Wow,
reflections.
you got jumped in your bank account, basically the IRS. Oh, I gotta stand at the cross points.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Wrong one. Ooh. Alright. Degree Protecto. Stun the enemy with a stupefy counterattack. Stun enemies take extra damage. Okay. Oh.
Lumos.
I just remember the IRS. Stupefy is like the only spell I somewhat remember besides like the other one that I'm not spelling. Hello.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks
Okay,
on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite...
I don't know. We'll see.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one
Oh, he's dead.
key, and you didn't.
Yep.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Huh. I can drop kick him like a football. No, I am the main character. I am the ultimate gamer, so I can do anything, right? Plot armor.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Okay, I like the reveal. That was a good way to get us here. Confusing. Sure, it will make sense later on in the story. Right? What? It told me the install was done, which is not. Oh. Oh, don't do that to me. Okay. Especially now that we have like a little like tease of it. Come on now. Is there anything else if I go back to the menu that we can look at while we can? Nope. We can look at settings. Okay, so or additional content. It's locked. Man, a game inside a game. Let's go ahead. Let's go home. Hogwarts Legacy. Close game. Tony, where can I go to check your progress? Yeah, it says sold. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna open it back up and we can leave it on that page for the moment. Because apparently, even though it's on and ready to go, it's not on and ready to go. And it looks like the camera's gonna overheat. Which is not supposed to do. Oh, it's saying the battery's dead. What? But you're plugged in. Hi.
Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
So I'm curious how this is gonna go.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Man, this guy's clearly going to be a nice guy. Right?
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess
Cough,
a
cough,
rare
nerd.
ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Oh, so you can change. Known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power, except the proper house.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Can they not finish eating? I just got here. I haven't had food.
Entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common
Is the
room.
shading having issues on...
Right this way.
Or is it just my TV? Maybe it's just the way the TV's picking it up.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Can I search other people's stuff? Nothing over here.
I suppose.
Man, this guy sucks. That's the tragic backstory that your villain always needs.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Did you see the way that his can't imagine starting a new school this late.
You're reading, so you obviously know something.
No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
You know,
Everyone has a ministry.
probably Weasley sounds like a bloodline that would like
He was a friend of
not
Professor
last very
Fig's
long.
who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
So the nerd in the corner is the one
You say
trying to
some
learn
spells
Forbidden.
aren't taught at Hogwarts. Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I can't hit you yet. Okay.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here.
Plot armor Sebastian. That's how I
I
escaped.
didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, yeah, you look like the troublemaker type.
I think I heard one.
He's not behind me, is he?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Is there multiple routes for this game, or is it going to be like Skyrim, where I can murder so much people I have slaves of blood because I'm a vampire lord, but because I'm the Dragonborn? I'm treated as a hero. You know, I'm not sure. I have no idea. We're gonna learn as we go.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
It's the
Hey,
new
you need to
fifth
be
year
a friend.
Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
Become a Death
we've
Eater.
devised
That's the
something
route.
extraordinary to ensure your success.
Eat their faces. We have the descendant of Salazar Slytherin in our house, so we'll start the Death Eaters.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Dude,
Perhaps seeing it
it's magic.
in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
If you would walk faster.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Like the guide page? You want on this statue? Oh. The Kelp statue guide pages. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. You just unlock the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Open field guide. Oh. Can we open this?
Clever, isn't it?
No.
Keep your eyes
You're
open
out-
for
wait.
more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
It's called a notebook. Man, your guy is a detective. We're batting too. We have so many IQ points, you can count them on one hand. Fire.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered a flu flame fast travel point. You can use the map at any time to fast travel to any destination through flu flames. Oh. Library Annex. Professor Weasley unlocked the Central Hall flu flames for you. And travel with Square. So George, I looked it up and it's the route of Skyrim. Oh, okay. So whatever we do, we're always the hero, even if we are playing the Dark Hero. Got it.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Where do I learn to arm myself like the Dark Arts, though?
Is required for those who aspire.
So even if you become a Death Eater and eat faces, you will always be a hero.
We are lucky to have the ever-gifted.
Well, Voldemort is just a hero.
In charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
He has no nose, so he's a villain because I stole his
Professor
nose.
Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. and invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
For like 30 minutes, so they somewhat fight scene.
Revelio.
My guess is it's just because they're trying to teach so much of everything all at once.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And they're trying to build a
And
story,
you.
so I will give it
I
that.
was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quest. Complete main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirement. In these cases, you will need to be required level and have the required spell to activate them. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as a quest reward. Track a quest. Press X. I mean, obviously, start with
The map
defense
is
against the Hogwarts.
enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
It is, but
Thank
I'm
you.
disappointed
Sounds
that
like
it's
you've
another.
covered
I can
ahead
murder
with
so
your
much
classes
people
and a trip
and
to
such people
Hogsmeade for
blood,
supplies, including
but
your
because the
own
story
wand.
guides it, I'm a
You'll
hero.
enjoy Mr.
I do get
Ollivander.
that.
He's an exceptional
I
craftsman
literally
and a good
trapped a dude
friend.
in endless
I shall
purgatory
reach out
with a
when I
spell.
have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
No. Let's take a door.
Revelio.
The Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is a transfiguration courtyard. It has likeness to a wyvern on top. And serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most absurdly not meant to be the Wyvern of Rye slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Okay, if we open this, we go to inventory. So I know I have... Or gear? Ah. Okay, so I can't change my robe. Or my outfit. Neckwear. Head here. No, I don't want that here. I guess I can't judge it too much because Elden Ring is like this, where you have a set storyline, but you have different backgrounds to fit what character we want. Yeah, that's kind of more how it feels like it's going to be played as. Got to get ready. You gotta wear as much black as possible. There's nothing there. We'll go back. Face wear. Okay. Collections, challenges, quests. Yeah, the rest of that is fine for now.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No? Bummer.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have been using...
Ooh, what's this?
Revelio.
Thank you. Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Raxidian by conjuring conjuring a mouse patronus. Ooh, I leveled. What's that mean? Anything? Nothing changed.
Revelio.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me. In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
In here?
Revelio.
No? Cool. Yeah, something over here though. You. Nothing? That is odd. George, quit being a murder hobo. You can't do that in this game. I can eventually. I know you can do dark magic stuff. I just apparently can't do anything yet. No?
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
You wanna throw a vid? Look at this. Go to class. The most evil thing you can possibly do is vandalize. That's what we gotta start with. I know you can't actually learn, from what I've been told, the forbidden curses.
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters.
Truly diabolical. You're spinning a globe in front of her.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. I know.
This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
Don't all my students are this adept. I do enjoy lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
First a feather, then a mannequin, then a person.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for me.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first year.
Levioso.
Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
There we go.
organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oh, it's above me. Seeing the chest above me. Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Can I interact with you? It says it's green, so it should be able to use it again. Professor, can I ask you for anything else? Nope. Okie day. There was this.
Revelio.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Man, how diabolical. Fight Club. Exactly. We have the power of being the main character. We are unstoppable with that.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious Avalanche fudge. I spent all night.
Revelio.
Almost fell asleep in class today. Though I
Okay.
You made your point!
Levioso.
What was that for?
Revelio.
Want to go?
What are you up to now?
Chest. Level. Stupid chest. Sorry, George. Only vandalism. I can't even hit the cat. Not that I.
You could do better than that.
Oh, you're Slytherin. You're fine. Not that I was like wanting to, but I'm like, can I at least hit this, or is that still a no? Or
Professor Howard.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I actually saw a
Some
Kelpian
of us don't
islander.
necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins
Come
and the
on,
others.
werewolves, where
That's not
were
necessary.
you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
Oh.
1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
okay, this is a puzzle.
Fun, I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It
Where are
was
my
Albert
pieces
Boot.
then?
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Okay, so I've got a number here, number there,
Was the minister
number
a
over here.
blue or the minister a
No.
black?
Stop it,
Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll
Okay.
get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot.
Spoilers, probably no living that doesn't have Huh. Alright, so we revealed this. (03 question mark 5). Okay. So we know the unicorn connected with a 4, a 12, and double question. See you in a bit. Oh, you need to go eat? Okay, yeah. I'll be on for a bit. I'm probably gonna play till like 10. Huh. What do I miss? What am
My sister
I
organised Quidditch practice all
missing?
summer to prepare for this year. She was most upset
Hello?
when it was cancelled.
Broomsticks are going out of style, I think.
Probably answer.
My family has a lineage of
Yeah.
exemplary flyers. It's no wonder Spinwitches is desperate.
Maybe? At this moment, none of the stuff from my pre-order I can access in game, so I don't know. I've done Defense Against Dark Arts, and I got up to Charms because it installed, and I got through like the intro, and then it stopped me because I had to finish installing. And so I'm looking at I'm trying to figure out a puzzle before I go into Charms. I'm liking it. Yeah. Did you? Okay.
Got called on to read out loud in History of Magic the other day. Stumbled over all the words. I think I even bored bins.
You do, at the moment at least. Did you go and when you went to Charms, did you go up the stairs a little bit further and stop at the puzzle? Okay, because I'm trying to figure out. Here, jump in like real fast on the stream. It's on YouTube. Maybe you can help me try to figure out this puzzle. Cause I'm trying to figure. I don't see anything like on the ground or such to connect me back to it. Anything up above me? I'm gonna put you on speaker, so I'm not killing my neck. No. Okay, so we have these two triangles that we revealed. We have 03 question mark with a 5 in the middle, which connects to this triangle here. I know that much.
Okay, I'm like 3 seconds. Screen placement a little bit behind. Okay, so I see the two triangles. I saw that.
And then it's unicorn for double question mark, which is that one, to 12. Yeah. And normally these would be like a puzzle, like there'd be information either on another wall nearby. Yeah, you roll through them, And it's the different symbols around the door.
What about on the floor?
See, that's where I originally was thinking, but they're not on the floor.
Can you talk to the portrait? Dude, fuck.
Oop. That's a roll that. Ooh, I didn't think that.
Revelio. And what about the question mark? Double question mark about the kid's head.
That's the second part of the answer. Is anything? Okay, so it makes it look like, or is that just lighting? Maybe just lighting. Yeah, that's just lighting. Anything over here? No.
It's true. Limford of Stinchcombe is
Hi, Cat.
Sir, over your past if I saw any. I just see this 3.
Revelio.
You see a 3?
There's 3 things that lit up.
Oh, yeah.
And then inside there's the treasure chest.
Professor Weasley's already performed my configuration
I don't see anything over there. You pet the cat.
You can pet the cat. You cannot shoot the cats, though. I tried.
Revelio.
Hey, George, where in Hogwarts is that?
That's in the charms.
Guys, I just bought it.
Oh, the game?
Okay, I did get it.
Sharp was in a mood the other day. Not a single student got their sweetened.
That answers my question.
Okay.
But let's figure out your question with Jane.
Oh, is Jamie jumping over to it?
Yeah.
It's a tricky puzzle because, again, there's nothing... Is it the windows? No. There's nothing that's obvious that it connects back to it. Wait.
I love switching spells. But my brother's treat.
Here, I'll go back to it.
You're fine. Jamie jumped over to it.
03. So we almost need to figure out what the number symbols are of the creatures. Because Pegasus and 4 and a question mark comes to 12. Is there...
I wonder why Madame Kagawa didn't become a professional Quidditch player. What if she's not actually that good?
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess. Catching up on history of magic?
How did you know?
By the disappointed look on Vince's face at the time.
Hey, George.
It's like 2 floors up.
Two floors up.
I was always in trouble,
Because Dark Arts should be...
Wait, what does that chalkboard say?
Chalkboard.
No. Never mind, I if you walked farther with.
I went down the kind of not that one. I don't want to do.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No.
Turn around. Turn. I saw. Oh, wait for that to you.
He should also be able to use the sploof or whatever powder to jump there.
You should be able to use the flute to jump there.
Because there is one right there outside of the puzzle.
I have family in Eindel. Father wants me to visit them, but I haven't had the time.
Side quest now available. Thank you. So we are still in the astronomy wing. And I am at the charms classroom, which should be. I don't know if that helps, if you can see that.
His screen's loading right now. Okay, Jamie got there.
Okay. Because, I mean, I could always look it up, but I don't want to look it up. I want to actually try to solve the puzzle. That's why, since you guys called me, I figured between the three of us, maybe we can come to an idea. I want to go up further while you guys look up on your screen.
What's wrong with your sisters? Afraid of a staircase?
Wait a second.
Revelio. Levioso.
Yaha. Still got a page. That.
How many
Like,
symbols are there? Are there 12? 10. Wait. A equals 12, right? So we did 2. So I think the one single one is the unicorn, and double question mark would be a 6, so we should 6 1.
Wait, what?
No. Well, you have the other one here, right? Keep it look right. Look here, right. Look here, right. Space that double. So, my thought process was, it has to be equal to 12, and we have 10 positions on there. So I was trying to have unicorn equal number 2, but that doesn't pop up question mark number 1.
No, it doesn't, which I didn't realize that it showed. So, where's my paper? Okay. So in the one, we get the owl. Whatever that is, the ram thing. And the like bird. And a lizard. And spider. Okay. And on the double, we get the uni. Three-headed hydra. Sad face, smut arms. Alien. I'm gonna go with alien. Multi-headed hydra.
That's one way to say that.
I'm like, I have no idea what that is supposed to be.
Okay. So I'm assuming we get 5, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
So place 5 on each question.
They alternate across.
Yeah.
So 4, 5, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't work. That'd be lizard. That would have been. Or does it go 2, and then we need 7. What if we just spin the 7 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah? No, I knew that would be way too easy.
Okay, wait, Jamie. Look at the door on the bottom right-hand side. That symbol on the question mark. 1.
Which symbol?
The one on the bottom right-hand side.
No, that's on the right of the double question mark. That's what I'm calling multi-hydra.
Yeah, that's the double hydra.
Both hydras are on the same one. Or both like multi-head creatures are on the same one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's why I kind of wrote out what I had next to me.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely.
Okay, well, since we now know that they are limited which one's on which dice, we just more so need to see if we can find the symbol in the building.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoil my sister rotten. I think we'll just tell them to kick me out with a wind wisp from Spintwitches and we'll call it even.
And for whatever reason,
Revelio.
this little section I feel like is important for this. It doesn't unveil anything.
Did you get your Wizardry from Pippin? Did you pick it yourself? Off on another adventure, are we?
Where did the chalkboard say?
From my mother's side. don't mind most of them.
Chalkboard.
Cooking without magic can get exhausting.
Chalkboard.
So many interesting people from all over the world come through Hogsmeade. You never know who you'll meet. Spotted a vampire from Romania last spring.
What's up?
Oh shit. I forgot that was there.
What was what?
I'm saving up for a new
Room of requirement.
Oh, right. That should be up in this wing, shouldn't it? Oh.
Transfiguration is far too difficult for me. Much prefer potions. I like to have a recipe to follow.
If I can just stop vanishing my notes when practicing Evanesco, I think I can get an O in my Transfiguration OWL this year. I'm uncomfortable with the size of my notes.
Part of my guess is also we're probably not supposed to be able to do this puzzle yet, but...
Why not?
That doesn't match anything, does it? The three little, like, head of fox thing. No. No. Okay, let's print back downstairs.
Was that tapestry of a three-headed fox? I want.
It is, but it doesn't match anything back on the back in the actual puzzle.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it.
It was kind of weird also that at least at the moment it could be that I'm just not that far. There's nothing down on this floor besides doors that open later on.
Revelio.
Jamie, what's that picture? Push. Can you read that better or no? No. Can you go back to the bicycle for half a second? I want to. Okay. Go. The one on the single question mark. Okay, back up a little bit. Oh, look and see. Is the spider on that one or is it on the other one?
Rumor has it there's a secret passage leading to
Really?
Hogsmeade, but I haven't found it.
I just wondered about that.
Probably for the best. I'd be at Three Bridges
There,
all
asked the
day.
question.
Oh, spider should be on the first one.
It's spider on the first one. Okay. And then, second one, that one. Irish.
Are we counting wrong? What was the what is it again? It's
I got it. So, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7.
and that needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if it's that? That? I got it. Okay, what it is the puzzle. Parker and I were counting wrong. We counted 1 to 10. It's 0 to 9.
Oh, shit.
That's what it is. I'm like, it has to be a math equation. And so it should be the ram horn thing, and it should be the alien.
Yeah. So just one for both. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Okay.
Hey, at least we were on like the right track the whole way along of thinking it was some sort of math. It's just we didn't start with the right number apparently.
Well, we should have read out the door that was a 0. We should have said 0.
Oh yeah.
But we were at very correct.
We weren't too far off. We
were off by 1 ticket.
I like my black gloves. Unfortunate.
Thank you, George.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Have fun being Slytherin.
Absolutely.
But guys, I'm you'll be next to the kitchen, so fuck you.
Are you a Hufflepuff?
What was that, George?
Are you a Hufflepuff?
I am.
What is wrong with you?
Thanks.
Bye.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
There you go.
I know. Bye.
Bye.
The most I've ever been able to
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now. Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them Accio. Excellent. Good. Stay focused. Accio. Splendid! That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Yes!
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
Let us lead with. Phew.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Nicely done.
We lost.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Yes!
Accio. Splendid!
Watch this. Phew. Oh, that was an execution. Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a...
Revelio.
to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
goes my wages.
Levioso!
Come on!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Accio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Showing off is a muggle trait. You don't see that sort of behavior in the wizarding world.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Hogwarts survives the rain of this.
Might some kind soul help me?
Accio! Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Accio. Levioso.
I really hate coughing and not General Grievous. Just giving you a heads up that going to lay down right now since I'm a little sick. See you next time. See you next time. Get better. I'm gonna be on for probably another like 20 minutes.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
Why would I want to hear that you're good at it? Yes, I did. Don't look at me like that. I've seen all
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is.
I'll stop trying to be evil. Hey,
Well, I shall endeavor
we're gonna
to
get
be the
there.
very best
You're the hero of the
guides.
story, remember? I am. I will be the evil
Self-contained
hero.
too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
You missed it. We already participated in Fight Club. Broski, you've been outside a couple times.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I
Reparo.
see it, I keep an eye on you.
Revelio.
I thought I was supposed to repair this one.
How in the world did people Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Like guy in Skyrim. Exactly like your guy in Skyrim.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
Remember this guy didn't know what a notebook was.
And I was able to convince old Scribner that I
Well,
was
true.
to be.
Hey, we now know like 5 spells.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I
Wow.
think they need to have more
He still didn't know what a
confidence
notebook
in
was, though.
abilities. You can see Hogsmeade just past those
So
roads.
that can't cancel that out. I mean, yeah. They've also had to explain to him what a map is, so...
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as
My
painful.
God. Hey, maps are a complicated thing.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Apparently your guy was born today. Yes.
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okie day. So let's start with Ollivanders. Lavundas.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with. It's you.
Are Death Eaters a Voldemort thing, or only, or will we be seeing them? You know, I think they're only a Voldemort thing, but I'm not positive.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Damn, 4 out of 10. No Hagrid, no 4 Death Eaters.
No, not you.
I think this is supposed to take place way before the events of the movies.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Takes place the year before, I might be lying. I think it's a bit more than just a year before. Ooh, Okay. So
Curious indeed.
obviously a black. Oh. Right, so we gotta choose a style first.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
That changes the wood type.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Here we go basic. Does this have loot boxes with the whole wand thing? I don't think so.
Curious indeed.
Yeah, then we're just gonna do a classic. We're gonna do black. We're gonna do.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Big ol' one. Unyielding. System magic. Great range. We want power.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
It might take place in the 1800s, so like I said last year.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
So maybe you can buy other ones. I imagine we already equipped it. Yeah, so we automatically equip the new one. So we can get handles for it. Okay. No, we can't do anything more with you? No? Okay. So when do you get a lightsaber? You know, that's the magical question. Let's step outside the building. Thank you. Okay. Where do I need to go? I need to visit tomes and scrolls, Pippin's potions, and the magic meat. Let's go there. And Pippin's potions is next to it. The true magic. The magic barrier of the door. It wouldn't let me through!
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all.
No way in
I'm
or out.
choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
So, being that I'm on, you know, the higher definition version, it seems to have a problem loading it.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before.
Ooh.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Harry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Alrighty.
Really that
have fun in your journey to
May
Mordor.
not be as showy as spell work, but make
Have a
no
good night.
mistake, they are just as
Get
powerful.
better.
They can heal, destroy,
Probably will
protect.
stream again sometime
You'll
this week
discover all
because I'm
this
having
soon
fun
enough.
playing this, and I'll play this on
As it's your
stream.
first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion
Keep an eye out.
recipes I
I'll
sell.
drop a message in
I
the
also offer
Discord on
ready-made
the mod page.
drafts for all manner of
Good deal.
uses. And
Get some rest.
I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Hello there.
I'm just trying to practice.
If it thinks it's got...
Woohoo. Can I talk to you? Okay. Oh, we have to interact with things right on the way.
that I'll never understand his fixation with Muggle Christmas carols. Perhaps it's the integrated language that fascinates him.
My,
Or
what
the
a striking face. You'll make quite the portrait one day.
Am I not allowed to talk to you? Or is it because I'm in the middle of the quest? Never go.
Diagon!
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Are you not gonna talk to me? No? Like in school year? Okay.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening them at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear them down eventually.
Tasted his own medicine.
Nicely done. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Confringo. Leviosa.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there.
Repairer.
A moment.
I'll go and see what he wants.
They didn't do more damage. Accio. Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Reparo. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Oh, now you want to talk to me?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protection
protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Revelio.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Revelio.
Okay. I think we're gonna call it. I'm tired. I have to get up in the morning. Good game. Lots of fun. We'll keep streaming it. We'll keep playing it. But you made it this far. Why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe? And it's been real, which means it's been fun, which means it's been real fun. I cannot speak. Till next time, guys. See you later.